Hello, everyone. I want to talk to you about an issue today that is very important to me, which is the issue of overthinking. And overthinking is something that affects everybody, but it especially affects creatives. So, overthinking is completely normal. A lot of creative geniuses have been victims of overthinking. So, I just want to share with you a few ways that I get through overthinking pretty much every single day. Today, I'm going to be painting a carnation in ink, and I'm going to leave the name of the ink in the description box below. Okay, so overthinking affects a lot of people, especially creatives, like I said. And if you ever read autobiographies or if you watch biopics, then you realize that a lot of creative people have suffered from overthinking, but the difference is that they've managed to get past it. So for me, overthinking pretty much stems from fear. Period, point blank, is fear. When I first started, when I first started painting in general, I was a little child, and my mom would enter me into art contests, like within the community or wherever she could share my art, because she just saw that I had a true passion for drawing and painting. And I was so confident when I was little, just like most children. I entered into all of these art contests. I shared my art with everybody. I was so proud of everything that I created, because as a child, you really don't have anything to compare yourself to. You just think that everything that you create is wonderful. And that is the beauty of being a child. But as I started to get older, I started to create this wall and this fear of just thinking that my art wasn't good enough. So for years, I would just create pretty much in a vacuum. I did do a lot of like art-based activities, and then I studied fashion in school. So, things like that where I had to create artwork, I would, but just creating art for my own, I would never share it with people for years. So eventually I got past that, and I realized that, that was a fear that I had to get past, of worrying about what other people think. And I just finally started to share my work with the world. And to my surprise, the paintings that I would overwork and try to get them perfect are not the paintings that people like. The paintings that people like were those organic paintings that really came from my heart, where I was just creating, with no specific reason in mind. Those are the paintings that people gravitated to. So I'm going to share with you a book that I love and I refer back to a lot, and it's called Show Your Work. It's a really easy, simple book. I'll leave a link where you can get the book in the description box as well. But in this book, he has these different tasks that you can do to just pretty much get over the fear of showing your work. So one that I always do every year is creating a daily dispatch of work. So every year I create this challenge, and usually is a part of this project, which is called the 100-day project. I'll leave the link below to the website for the 100-day project in the description box as well. But it's just a big community of artists, and you just create something for 100 days straight. You share it on Instagram, and you use the hashtag the 100-day project. So a few years ago, I did 100 Japanese geisha paintings. Last year, I did 100 beauty portraits, where I created 100 beauty portraits, one portrait every single day, and I shared it. And no matter what the portrait looked like, whether I liked the portrait or whether I hated the portrait, I just made myself share it. I did not get into the habit of making sure the portrait is just perfect. For one thing, if you're creating something every single day, you don't have time. Even if you're batch processing, you don't have time to just keep working and working and working until every little crease is perfect. So I just made myself share these portraits every single day, and what that does is it builds up your confidence, it builds up your skill set, and it just helps you to really organically see what people really like from you. One other thing that I had a fear of was starting this YouTube channel, believe it or not. Last year, I started to share how to use inks and watercolors on Periscope. Well, Periscope used to delete your videos every 24 hours. So a lot of my followers wanted to see more on like a platform like YouTube. And I thought, I'm not sure if YouTube will really like my artwork. I'm not really sure. I just overthought everything. I'm not sure about the format and editing the videos and so on and so on. But I finally just got over that fear and started sharing these tips and videos every single week. And I'm completely overwhelmed and just overjoyed by the response and connecting with so many creatives like yourself. So that is my story about overthinking. I would say to just reflect on past art to see how far you've come. That will build up your confidence. Overthinking. Get out of your head and get out of that fear of sharing your artwork. Go ahead and share it wherever you choose to share, whether it's on social media or just sharing it with your peers. Look at other people who've managed to get past overthinking, knowing that everybody has had this roadblock at some point of their life and they've gotten past it. The next time you're scared to post something, do it anyway. Don't be hesitant to do it. People need to know what you're creating. Being shameless is a skill set that, like I said, everybody has to work to get past, and you can absolutely do it too. Being perfect is not possible. It's just about being authentic, being organic, and just putting whatever you have created out into the world. All right, guys. So that's my spiel on overthinking in a nutshell. Let me know ways that you've gotten past overthinking, and if you haven't gotten past it, let me know what tasks you plan on doing to help you get past that. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.